Hey, what's up everybody? This is Zinadra, and today we're going to be playing Far Cry Primal, the latest installment in the Far Cry series. I'm quite a big fan of the Far Cry series. I've loved most of the previous installations of it. I'm not entirely sure about this one, to be perfectly honest, because one of my biggest things I loved about the previous games was the level of customization that you could do. So you could get your guns, you could attach different modifications, different colours, all sorts of different bits like that, and I don't know, I'm not really sure what you're going to be able to do in here with a stick with a stone attached to it. I don't know, you might be able to get a sharper stone attachment. I could be completely wrong. So for anybody new to the Far Cry series, general rule of thumb, or the formula they seem to sort of stick to, is that you, for whatever reason, it's a very, very loose fitting reason usually, end up in some beautiful, far out of the way area of the world, and not long after arriving there you seem to get picked on by the bad guy. Stuff goes wrong, people end up dying, and you end up getting captured by the main bad guy of the game. Then what happens is you are rescued by this sort of area's local rebel faction from the bad guy, and then they sort of teach you the ways of the world. You sort of learn how to level up, use your skills, and then slowly work your way up to getting back at said bad guy. Again, with this being quite a prehistoric game, I'm not entirely sure how any of that's going to work. I've tried to stay away from most of the stuff about the game, so I want to go into this with a bit of an open mind. And so you guys are going to see this game, I suppose, through my eyes for the first time. So let's get started. New game, survivor mode, unforgivable survival experience, the minimap, difficult exploration, I might save some of that for a challenge. If you guys like the idea of me doing a challenge video, let me know in the comments, but I will stick to this being off just for a review play. Permadeath. You respawn when you die. The game is over when you die. Second chance. You only respawn if you completed enough of the game since your last death. Again, sounds like a good one for a challenge setting. We'll leave it at normal, keep the subtitles on, although I will be skipping most of the cutscenes. Invert look, invert flying. Oh, so there is a flying mode. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to fly back in prehistoric times. Maybe we're going to mount a pterodactyl. Not entirely sure. But you know what, let's find out. Okay, wish I could have shown you a little bit of that cutscene, but basically what the storyline is, from what I've gathered from there, we are part of a tribe called the Wenja, and a lot of the Wenja went away to sort of go search and travel for stuff, and what they found were two rival tribes called the Udam and what's the other one? The Isila. And basically the Udam are cannibals, the Isila are sort of weird fire-wielding people, and they've sort of brought the darkness with them. And I think the idea is that they want us to try and find some of their lost tribes member and something called Urus. Okay, I seem to be in control now, and we do have a spear. Looks like we're going to be doing some hunting. But I'm guessing this is more like an introductory tutorial into what we're doing. It is a very pretty game. The landscaping and the detailing on the terrain is very impressive. Okay, we're running after a mammoth. I don't feel like this is going to go too well for me. Am I supposed to throw it? Oh, last bit. Oh, that did not go well for me. Okay, so charging a mammoth. Probably not the best start to this one. Oh, straight in the eye. Wow. Wow. I missed a mammoth. See most of those? That one there? Never mind. That was me. It's not dead. Crap! Crap! Tiger! Run! Run! We can still win. We can still win! No! Ooh. I'm not entirely sure how we came out of that so much better than this guy. Don't get me wrong. He is messed up. But we seem to have... He's giving us what looks like a necklace of vaginas. I'm guessing this isn't going to win a lot of prizes for its script. Some very disjointed Gather resources to craft a bow. Oh, okay. I suppose a good thing to do this would be like something like weapon durability. And you have to sort of craft and build your own weapons to survive. So. Okay, so we've got some sort of looks like thermal imaging back in the prehistoric ages. So let's have a look at the crafting. Oh wow, there's quite, I have to say, quite a lot more than I expected. So we've got clubs, spears, baits, I suppose, bombs. Did not expect to see bombs in this. A little too close, but let's see. Ah, okay, so now I've hit it, I can see like a blood trail. So I can hunt this goat. Did I kill the goat? Ah, I did kill the goat. I thought it was just going to take more than one arrow. Surely I can take the arrow back. Yes. Not entirely sure why I'm trying to be stealthy. I've got a big, pretty much hi I'm here torch in front of my face. Maybe they won't notice. It's okay, it's okay. I appear to have started another forest fire. I think the fire, it looks if the ashes are still well, I'm guessing the tree's too burnt out for me to use. Oh, whoa, no, that's on fire. Works in Assassin's Creed. Ah, so even 10,000 years ago, man knew how to breaststroke. Beginning the 10,000 year long obsession with the word breast. What is that? There's either a wolf carrying another wolf or some form of prehistoric llama.
Udam shaus. Dausam.
Could you possibly need with a necklace of ears? That seems bizarre. If I was to go up to my wife and say, "Hey, look, here's a lovely necklace of ears. I travelled for many suns making these." Wait, where are you going? What do you mean you're leaving me? Get... Oh.
Sakwi.
Walta lauba akista.
Yay, herbology was my favourite lesson in Hogwarts too. Find green leaves. You're green. Apparently the wrong green. Looks like I'm about to shoot a matchstick. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's so bad. And then the cavemen learned how to cook meat. Let's try again. Let's see if I can get another one and see what happens to them. And now the food cooks while it runs. It didn't die. Okay, being set on fire and shot in the side did not kill it, but one up its arse. That was enough. So far, overall thoughts on the game. It's very pretty. I'm not going to argue with it. It is a stunning looking game. The lighting, the shading, it is all very well done. Attention to detail is very impressive, just like any Far Cry game. The map seems quite large, very expansive. Quite a bit of variation in levels, which is supposed to be very good for hunting. Quite a lot of sort of grasses and bushes, which would be good for hiding in and hunting, that sort of stuff. It's not grabbing me. I'm not sure if it's the lack of really anything happening. I mean, I'm just sort of, I appreciate this is the very early stages of the game, but I'm just sort of running between trees. There's not a lot happening. I mean, there's a bad guy here, but I don't... So I'm guessing that's like some sort of style of ambush by the Udam and the other enemies you're going to find in the game. But the thing I'm struggling with is going to be the sort of the variation to keep you interested, because at the end of the day, these are cavemen. These are prehistoric men. You're going to be fighting either a guy with a club, or a guy with a bow, or a guy with a club, or a guy with a bow, and occasionally somebody with a pointy stick. And I'm struggling to see the playability in that. I mean, yes, you can have the animals, but that seems more like a hunting sort of thing, more of an aside. And she's hearing screams, probably through one of her many ears. And now it's seeing Udam, but hearing Idam. I'm basically fighting a group of cannibalistic cheese. Must refrain from fondue joke. Must not make fondue joke. Okay, now I'm glowing. I'm definitely a fondue pot. Come get a cheese. Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. Bring Tensei the Shaman to your village. He will teach you to tame beasts and call for an owl. When there's something strange in the prehistoric wood, who are you going to call? An owl. Yep. Ah. Oh, no, 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 come back, come back. Football. Oh. But when the men chase the cheese down the wheel, they get the cheese. Yeah, they chase it down a hill, don't they? I've said cheese too often. I've lost everything that I'm saying. Parkour! Parkour! Yay! I've got friends! I've got like 4 friends. Dude, I want your hat. Can I get a hat like that? It's a trap. Wow. Nope, there are more. It's alright, guys, I got the high ground. Oosh. Saved your back. Got your back. Okay, I'm coming around a bit more to this game. The combat is now getting a little bit more involved. It's not so much running. I think that was my problem with it. It seemed there was a lot of walking between gaps, and I know there was in previous games, but you know, you had a bit more to it. Also, I'm not entirely sure how our tribe lost to these guys. I mean, we seem pretty good so far. Yeah, it's quite tense. I suppose because you've only got an arrow, you've got to be a lot more careful. There's a bit more tension with the shots because you've not got like extra clips and things like that. You do have to be a little bit more conservative. Not that you saw any of that from me. So guys, that was Far Cry Primal. Overall, it seemed like quite a good game. Some of the mechanics did seem well thought out. The environment was, as I said many times, very attractive, very pretty, a lot of attention to detail. The combat did slowly sort of come back to me a little bit as the game progressed, as it sort of got a little bit more intense, but I still felt there's a lot of, or a lack of variation, a lack of modification, which is one of the things I really loved about the Far Cry games. I think overall, if I had to give this game a score out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7. It had a lot of good aspects, and these might get a lot better as the game progresses, and I suppose I should really give it another score if I play the game all the way through, and I may again do a review of the game once it's finished, but this is sort of like a begins, a first play, so this is as far as I'm going to take the game, and so far I would give it a 7. So, yep, that was Far Cry Primal. If you want to see more videos of this, mention in the comments below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys for the next game.